Well, apparently, YouTube is like a family, so I don't really care about my bad hair right now. Um, yeah, I'm very unhinged. Um, I'm still dealing with group stalking, and when I think about group stalking, I think about my repressed memories from my childhood. The most. And then I realized that it's not it's not only applicable to I hate sounding illiterate. I really do. Okay? I hate sounding illiterate. And I know how Ghanaians like to sound like. So what happened was my country, yes, we got colonized by British rule and we gained freedom in 1957. So what happened was it was very intentional what they did in the education system and how they had authoritarian rule and pushed religion, as I said, and infiltrating the education system. Because I think there was an erasure of history that was going on. And I can use myself as an example as I have money on my head right now. I'm like, it could be anyone. It really could be anyone. So I don't know why you expect me to be like so scared. Like, yeah, I'm a human after all, and my brain wires the way that it is where I still feel fear. I feel fear. So if someone is putting money on your head, and no, I know I'm not about that life, but if I'm gonna try to get in touch with my roots and learning about all these different parts of being Black American or just Black anywhere else around the world, where the fuck am I in America? Or where the fuck am I? Where the fuck do I look like I'm at right now? And the accent and everything. I'm in America. I represent the DMV. And yes, I'm the degenerate fuck who barely has any situational awareness, almost to the fact that you don't even have to dox me. I might just dox my own self. Some people, some minority groups, some minority groups cannot process me being kind and deconstructing my thoughts and trying to have respect regardless of their already preconceived thought about supremacy. It's very rare, and I feel like I'm a rare person, but it's rare that you find people, Ghanaian, African like myself who act the way that I do. Why do I act the way that I do? This is where I started from. It feels like it's everything, but it's not. This ain't it. This ain't it. And they do that a lot to people who are supposed to become something in the future. They strip them of certain privileges as a punishment because it's like this war happened and such and such and such that I've worked so hard and gotten this money that all these family members are. Is she home? All these family members are fighting over, like the money that is being used for the wrong cause, being wasted for the wrong cause. And I feel like when the next generation, the next set of generations are trying to break that cycle of, I wouldn't necessarily call it greed, even though I feel like I wear the face of greed. I know I wear the face of it. Okay, I get it. Yes. Yeah. You do know that this is no way to treat a lady. I always set the younger version of myself somewhere and try to speak to her and be like, they did not know what to do with you, so they just neglected you instead. And then, whilst like taking some privileges away from me, and then it's not intentional, but I'm being hard on myself and feel like I'm deserving of it, of certain privileges being taken away from me, because I did not realize that it was abusive. I did not. I was so close to becoming something, actually. I don't know where or which place. So it just makes me think, all those years where I sat in the classroom, learned how to count, learned how to say the alphabet. Sorry, my dad, as narcissistic as he is, and as much as he has done all those traumatic stuff, he's still speaking through me. And on top of that, my mom is saying I'm an extension of herself and using my face card. And then she's also telling me that I'm just like my dad. So he is speaking through me, because that's just how, I don't know if it's universal, but that's just how African parents are. That's just how Ghanaian parents can be. Because when I say that, I know that the good ones are out there and they're like, no, that's not how I treat my family. You got some fucked up ass shit going on. I know I got fucked up shit going on. That's why I'm not trying to. What's that? Um, Give me a second. Yeah, my mom has gone through my shit. She knows that she usually does project. So she's like, the word I'm supposed to say is project, but that's not the word. I think I think she really fucked up when she met Appa, my dad. Because it makes me feel like breaking down. Cause I'm like, you came from money. You came from money. And then it's like I be scrolling on my feed and it's like, bro, this is so real because like I guess because of my personality type, I'm more indoorsy, more of a homebody, which makes it easy for people to target me. I feel like when I step outside, I can hear noise. It doesn't always happen, but I can hear noise. That's why I usually just distract myself with music. That's how I cope. But it's something that is learned because it's human. That's why someone whistles a tune to block out a noise. I'll sing a little bit. But now, right now, I'm in the phase in life where I'm still that crazy Christian fat fuck who still lives with your mother. And I thought yeah, I understand where you're coming from. If you're like, she should actually have this conversation with someone. I feel like I'm not trying to influence you, but since you want to, sometimes you're just gonna need to have that phase in life where you're not in a group setting with people where you're you've got to exclude yourself and the group setting you're in, they know they know that you need to take that break. It's normal. It's like scrolling on my feed and seeing that meme about the friend group, a friend group eventually splitting apart and doing their own things, their own stuff. Right? I know. I know I messed up for being very annoying. And I know that not everyone has the mental capacity to process it and know that this, like, sexual cuck energy that I've got going on doesn't mean you're actually supposed to. Right now, I feel like I'm surrounded by bums. Even though I can't see them, I can just see bums right now. And I'm actually having this breakdown. I can't tell my therapist this, but I'm having this breakdown because I feel like I'm just getting broker and broker. These pockets are empty. And this city is very ghetto. There are very ghetto people here. I thought I escaped it when I escaped getting preyed on when I was back home in Ghana. But actually it's the same here. And it's not just the shit about, yeah, I have just really minor hypersexuality. I mean, yeah, I did enjoy getting essayed. I had a time. That was just my life. I just woke up. Let's not forget the part where being a fat fuck means that practically I want to have sex with everything that I see. I actually really took that personally. I don't know why my mom wants me to side with her because we don't have a relationship going on. I I I don't like my parents at all because I wanted more. I wanted more than just this. And y'all all know that. Ooh, she bougie. You know that I'm gonna be that one crazy fuck since you wanna have a baby with me. You know I'm gonna like take it and you know I really tried. I tried to keep it PG and respectful and cutesy and demure and all that bullshit.